Hey, good evening, guys. Hope everybody's having a great start of the week, and thanks again for taking time out of your day to join the show. Today's topic is the Morgan Carson City dollar coin, and I'm going to tell you what it takes to complete a whole set. And no, your eyes is not deceiving you. This is actually a full set that I've been putting together for like the last 3.5 years, like almost 4 years. So, with the ending of the Santa Clara show this past weekend, I was able to buy that one piece that I needed. And by golly, here you go. Complete 13-piece set, kind of a compilation, rather. I'm going to go over each date and let you know, specific stuff that you may or may not already know. Dates, mintages, how much you could expect to pay for some of these coins. First and foremost, and I got the light up a little bit closer. That's an 1878. It's the first date in the series. And some of the coins here are cleaned. You know, it's the only way, sometimes that I can afford some of these. This one actually has a little rim bump up top. So this one is pretty high mintage for what it is. It's about 2.2 million pieces. Okay, there's the reverse. And there's the CC at the bottom. Another rim bump over there at the 7 o'clock position. Yeah, this one's been cleaned, so I picked this one up cheap for about 80 bucks. This was actually one of the first pieces I got. Let's see, the second one is going to be the 1879, a little bit tougher date. This one also has been cleaned, but you still got nice details. It's like a high VF. And you got a little bit of luster in the protected areas, but you can see the hairlines in the fields. It is a tougher date. This one I paid a couple $100 for in its current condition. And problem-free example will probably set you back about $800-900 in this condition. So this one I got for $250, not too bad, and they're all authentic. I had them checked out. So the next date, 1880. There we go. A very attainable one. This one has original surfaces. It's circulated, probably an XF. There's the reverse, and there's the CC. Oh, this one, by the way, is a lower mintage at 591,000 pieces made. And the 1879 is just over 7,500,000, 750,000. Yeah, I totally butchered that. Here's the 1881. Okay, not too bad. This is a low mintage piece. This is, again, one of the first pieces I bought. I bought this one for, almost $400, I think $375. There we go. And I saved up for these. Okay, 1881. The next date is 1882. This is a much more common date, and it's one of the lesser expensive dates to get a hold of. And I'm going to upgrade this one to a mid-state example one day. This one I picked up cheap at $60. It's one of the first pieces I ever bought. Okay. And then we have some nice, lustrous, brilliant, uncirculated pieces. These actually came out of GSA holders. This is a 1883. And for this date, they made 1.2 million-ish. There you go. CC at the bottom. For those of you that really want to get into this series, actually there's a wide range of prices that go into it. The lower mintage stuff is tougher to find, so you're going to notice that I did pick up problem examples to fulfill that need until the day that I can afford a true upgrade. This is an 1884, and there is just over 1.1 million of these made. There you go. CC at the bottom. Brilliant luster. Those are my two biggest luster examples. Let's see. Here is an 1885. This is a tough one, and this one I actually paid a ton of money for. See the luster on there? Yeah, this one I got for 600-ish. Actually, a guy gave me a pretty good deal because in this condition, this is kind of like an AU, almost like a slider, you know. They go for maybe just a smidge more. All right, 1885, 228,000 for that one. Up next is an 1889. There we go. This is the toughest. This is the one I just bought over the weekend. As you can see, it is cleaned. Not Scotch Brite clean, but pretty close. Yeah, this one, we got our tax return money here just recently, as some of you, a lot of you have done yourself, and that's how we picked up this one. This one you're not going to find for under $1,000. Yeah, we paid $1,500 for that one. So that's the 89, and the 89, of course, there was 350,000. It's just a tougher date, even though the mintage isn't as low. Here's an 1890. 2.3 million, one of the more common dates. This one I'm going to upgrade pretty soon. Couple rim bumps there next to E pluribus. But yeah, this one's been cleaned. It's like a fine. There you go. And plus there's a couple digs right there in the left field next to the wing. Alright, up next is the 1891. 1.6 million, just over that. This one is going to be a future upgrade as well. A little bit of luster, but I'm looking to upgrade this one. It's problem free. It hasn't been cleaned, but it's circulated enough that it looks clean. So, and 1892. This one's a little bit tougher date also, but it's a high mintage. It's got a little doodah right there on the neck. This one there was 1,352,000. I'm reading a reference in case you are wondering. There you go, CC at the bottom. And the final one in the series, 1893. Another toughie. This one I bought about a year ago. I didn't want to do this type of video, just showing individual pieces. I wanted to do the Grand Daddy finale. This one's got some dirty tone on the back. So what do you guys think? That's the complete CC collection. There is a good half dozen of these that you could buy for around $100, maybe even less. Now the lustrous higher grade examples, like these two right here that are common dates, you could typically get those out of a GSA, which is a government slab. They packaged these up during the early 70s, late 60s, as a way of moving the rest of the inventory, and they were selling these for like $5 a piece. I don't know. It was cheap, and people were just coming in buying dozens of them. So I wish I were around to do that. I'd be sitting on a fortune. In total, my investment, probably I spent about $5,000-6,000 on this collection. There's a lot left to be desired, but to be able to get one of every date, simply amazing. Even the 1889, the one that I've been searching for a decent piece. Now, granted, it's cleaned, but yeah, I'll take what I could get for the most part, as long as it's authentic. And by dealing with the dealers that know what they're doing and have been in the business for a while, that's how you do it. So guys, that's the complete Morgan Dollar CC Carson City dollar collection. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, any comments, post down below. And yeah, we'll get more videos up and running. I got some great stuff. I'm going to give you more recap from the Santa Clara show. And yeah, we'll talk more stuff.